guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. I'm Danielle.
I'm Brooke. We are so happy to be back with you guys.
We are so happy to be back. Matter of fact, I have nothing to say. Just matter of fact. We are so happy to be back. This is going to be such a fun episode, you guys. We're going to be doing an episode where we expose our notes app to each other. And we have to preface, this was before the TikTok trend.
Danielle messaged me this idea like 2 weeks ago. She did.
Thank you.
So she was the OG of this idea. She was like, hey, I came up. Were you in the shower?
No, in the shower.
I think of my best ideas.
No. Well, because do you know when you like get on an airplane and like, let's say the Wi-Fi is not working, so you like go through your camera roll. I was on the plane.
The
oh my
that
God.
You've been pushing off that don't require Wi-Fi.
Yes, anything without Wi-Fi. I was so bored. So I was just going through my notes app, just giggling to myself. And I was like, I have some funny ass notes on here from like high school, college. And I knew that you would have some too. And I texted you and you're like, oh, for sure. So we're not like going through each other's phones because let's be real. Our notes apps are pretty personal. There are some things that will not be read.
Well, we also have about 10 notes per day, like new notes.
Because at first you were like, I don't know. Like I have so many notes.
I have like 2,000 notes. Like how many do you have? Probably like.
Is there a number you can see? How
many?
I
mean, and sometimes I go back in and will delete my old like grocery lists and stuff. But sometimes they just stay in there. So I just have like recurring lists. Like I've typed into the search like goals. I'm just always making goals.
No, literally. I have so many lists of like when we go to a restaurant and we're sharing food. It's like we'll get the truffle mac, the lobster mac and cheese, the mashed potato.
Grocery list.
Yeah,
or if you're like splitting prices or something with friends, you like write down all the, you're like, Jesse's food was $30, mine was $20, whatever.
Or like CVS, ibuprofen.
Shopping list.
It's like these little lists.
Pack? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. List. Or like I saw Katie did the trend today and she was like neighbors' names. Like
that's a good one.
It's a good one.
I do that with my contacts. I made a TikTok about that.
I saw that. That's silly.
I always put where I know people from in the title of the contact.
So I'm like Danielle.
Not
YouTube.
anymore. But like when I put people as like YouTube or TikTok. Like Lauren Wolf, I put her as like Lauren TikTok for a while.
I saw that on your phone the other day. I was peeping.
Like it was Lauren TikTok.
I thought that was funny.
But I guess I didn't even. Well, her last name's on her profile. Some people don't have their last name in their profile. So it's like,
what do you do? It's like, you're Lauren.
Who are you? It's just Lauren.
Just Lauren. Like, you never know. Wow, that's so silly. So we're really excited. I've pulled some notes. She's pulled some notes. We're just going to be reading like little blurbs and we'll say like what the note is from, whatever. I have no idea what Brooke's pulled. She has no idea what I've pulled. Pulled. Starting to sound weird.
Lots of pulls.
Polls.
Not to be confused with the Friday polls that we do on our Instagram. Make sure you're following us at Gals on the Go podcast to keep up. I guess we should also plug our merch. I feel like we always forgot to in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, we do.
And we have gorgeous merch out now that is perfect for your summer. It's the Block Me, Unblock Me collection.
Yes. We love our favorite is like the band tee. It's this vintage looking t-shirt. You guys have seen the designs on our Instagram. It's so comfy and it comes like in a longer style, which we wanted. And then we have the Block Me Unblock Me hoodie, which is perfect for your summer travels when you're like on the plane and you're like, don't text, I don't want anyone to talk to me. Block me. And then the mug, which is also a fave because hot coffee lovers unite. And there's 2 different sizes too. And it's really cute.
It is. So galsonthegopodcast.com, you could click merch to get to the tab. Or we have it linked, on the socials, whatever.
Also something we have linked down there, down there is our Brooklinen bundle. We have, if a lot of you guys just graduated college and all the things, congratulations, maybe you're moving in on your own. We have a bundle that you can save money on so that you'll get a bundle of sheets, 2 towels, and a robe.
Amazing.
And you can get pink. You can get other colors too. You don't have to do the pink if you're living with someone who doesn't want pink.
A lot of people are like, wait, I want to, but I don't want to do the pink. No worries. There's a bunch of colors to choose from on Brooklinen.
Yeah, so we love that. So that link will be down below as well. And you save money by buying the bundle instead of like all the separates. That's what I mean by that.
Great reminder. We always forget like the general housekeeping stuff.
I know. And other podcasts are really good about that.
Yeah.
And we need to, sometimes we don't want to be annoying, but you know what? We're going to be annoying. It's our podcast. So when are we? I'm sure
just self promo,
because sometimes people forget. I forget that not everyone listens to every episode.
Totally. I forget that people don't know what we look like.
No, yeah. So the person talking right now is Danielle.
This is Brooke now.
No, one time I was listening to a podcast and I could not tell who's who. I was listening to Chicks in the Office and I was like, I don't know. Like I really don't know which voice is what.
So you need to watch like a clip or something to figure it out.
Yeah. I'm a new listener, so I need to like figure it out. So This is Danielle talking. Hee hee hee.
And this is Brooke. We just changed our voices.
I know.
So
that's
now
confusing. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Good stuff.
Should we start with our current favorite?
I think we should.
Cool. What are you favoriting right now, Danielle?
I'm favoriting, to no surprise, a candle. It is from Salt and Stone. Have you ever gotten their candles?
Yeah. I think I have their body wash.
Yes, they have a great. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've talked about the eucalyptus body wash. I think that's been a favorite of mine as well. But it's the Black Rose and Vetiver scented candle. Oh my God, you guys, it truly fills a room. And we were recently at the Edition Hotel in Miami, and all Edition hotels have this specific scent, and it smells like this candle. And you guys know any hotel scent in a candle I love and I gravitate towards. But it's not just that. Like, people have been coming into my apartment recently and they say, "What are you burning? It smells so good." Yeah, it was you.
I walked in, I was Brooke. Like, lots of people.
Lots of people. It was literally Brooke.
I walked in, and you always have a good candle going, but it was powerful. Like, I was in the hallway and walking in, I was like,
that
whoa.
makes me happy.
I feel like I even smelled it like in your hallway, but even beyond. Like, I feel like I really smelled it.
And that's saying a lot coming from you, because you don't comment on scents a lot. So like, if you think a scent's good, that's like good. So
really good.
It's a great candle. I have it linked in my Spring Links highlight on Instagram if you want. But it's just the Black Rose and Vetiver candle. All of Salt and Stone's candles I really, really like, and all of their products. Like, I use their deodorant sometimes, the body wash Brooke and I have. So
love a candle. Well, we know we have got the Queen of Candles here.
Yeah.
That should be your new title.
Queen of Candles.
Literally. You need to. Have you ever taken a candle making class?
No.
We should do it just to say we did it.
Yeah.
Not that like you want to get into candle making, but like I feel like it could be a fun activity.
No, I know. It's so interesting because like I love candles and I like the idea of having my own candle one day, but I don't know, sitting there and pouring the wax.
I feel like you do it as like a social, like you, me, and Katie should do it. That should be like the next like group
wine
activity.
And candle pouring.
Yes, yeah. You could do it for like they play fun music. Like I think it could be like a paint and pour type of play.
Paint and pour was so fun. Okay, interested.
Totally. Okay, my favorite right now is this Half Days pink fleece pullover. I've been in the wash right now, so you can.
I know. I'm like, I need to see this.
I've been wearing it a lot. It's like a quarter zip. So Half Days is that ski brand.
Yeah,
I'm such a skier. No,
oh my gosh, TBT.
They sent me like a ski set, and every person that I know that like skis a lot was literally like, I've never been so jealous of you. So
wait, is this? Oh, you wore this when you skied as well?
That the all black like ski outfit I wore with the pink underlayer, like it's that brand. But then they came out with like a quote spring line. So they sent me a few things. That tan jacket over there is from Half Days too. It's they have like
I love that color. It's good, like great. In between season vibe.
They have like fleeces and like more like lightweight material stuff. But the fleece is just so great. It's a great like pullover. But I love the color. It's a little bit more expensive. But you know what I like about it? So many fleeces. The inside of the fleece isn't actually fleece.
I know. I'm like, wait, I want the outside on the inside.
Right?
What's
the point? Sometimes they like this liner, which I understand.
It's itchy. Scratchy. I know.
Like, make it soft and cozy.
It's so true.
And it is soft and cozy. So I like that. I actually like the look of like, honestly, if I'm like running errands, like, and wearing shorts or like a skirt, like with the fleece too.
Like, it's giving camp counselor, like in the best way, like so nostalgic.
We're in our athleisure era.
Oh my gosh, actually I was gonna say this. A lot of people loved our looks on last week's episode.
I saw it.
It was giving like hot soccer mom vibes.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. We will continue to lean into that just for you guys.
Yes, I'm kind of giving like
you're giving Chessie. You're giving Chessie, and I'm giving Meredith Blake.
You are.
Where's Annie? Holly? Parker? What's his name? Peter Parker. Nick Parker.
Nicholas Parker.
Isn't that Nicholas Parker? I'm gonna marry him.
You're making me want to watch this movie.
I know. It's such a summer, like start of summer movie.
It is.
And Aquamarine. I don't know.
It gives such good vibes. Now that the days are longer, like I have this just the evening time, like having the window open in the evening time when it's like 70 degrees, it feels like summer, and I love it.
Feels like summer.
You know that like evening summer feel?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love it.
The birds don't really chirp over here, but we try to get them to chirp. But you're like pouring a pitcher of lemonade into a cup. And
oh, I love it. It's giving summer barbecue. Oh, yeah.
I love that. Nostalgic. Oh, you guys are going to love next week's episode too then.
Yes. So get excited for that.
Get excited. Well, thank you, Brooke, for that rec
I will,
or fave.
Maybe I could link it in the show notes or whatever. But the company name is just Half Days. If you're a skier or a snowboarder, you need to check out. Like, they have the cutest, because I feel like a lot of ski and snowboard brands, they started it because they're not like typically like women or female focused. You know, It's a lot of like, so they wanted to make
generic,
like cute,
this is cool
stuff, but that's still really functional and practical. It's not just like for the functional. It's really like, you know, they think about the pockets
proper
and everything.
Outfit. I like that. Thank you.
Of course.
My rec is, this is just my favorite rec, or so me this week, is a playlist, but you gotta do some soul searching to figure out what playlist is right for you. So I suggest listening, if you do Spotify, this maybe Apple Music does this too, but listening to a nostalgic Spotify Wrapped playlist. So I've been in like a 2017 mood, and for me 2017 was graduating high school and starting college in that year, and I just loved that music vibe for me. Like it was Big Sean, Black Bear.
Black Bear, so good. That album, like, Black Bear, I know what you're talking about. So good.
And like just all these, like Khalid, like 18, Young, Dumb and Broke, like that era. Amine, who sings Caroline. So I just looked up. I don't even remember getting Spotify Wrapped back in the day. I feel like it wasn't like as announced.
No, it wasn't like posted on your story and announced it. Yeah,
but it exists. Like I looked up 2017 and it showed. So anyways, if there's a certain time in your life that you want to, like, you loved that music, highly suggest. I've been listening to my 2017 and it has been putting me in the best mood, I tell you.
I'm inspired.
So, yeah, go get, if you're like, oh, I missed 2019, bring it back.
I cleaned up my playlist recently. Like went through all of them and like deleted some, whatever, put some on private, so you know I had weird titles and whatnot. Like I would be like,
could be our next episode. Brooke's private Spotify playlist.
Revealing my, oh my gosh, some of them I was like going through it, I guess.
That's silly.
That's great.
Yeah,
you love a spot. You're this queen of candles and Spotify playlists.
I
the
can't.
Unofficial title.
Yeah, it's basically Danielle's favorite candle and playlist of the week.
Thank you for sharing, though. Everyone loves to hear it.
Yeah, I hope.
My rec is a show. I was watching it when Danielle walked in.
Yeah, it was on.
It's just a feel good like I've been in a mood, like I just need uplifting content, you know?
Yeah.
Like I need like just feel good, like not brainless, but like just good, wholesome energy content.
Entertain me.
Exactly. But and that I don't have to pay attention to every word, just like a little bit of everything. So Jewish Matchmaking on Netflix. It's a show. Did you ever watch Indian Matchmaking on Netflix? Okay.
No.
I just love the matchmaking shows, I guess. So I really like it. They follow this woman who is, like a matchmaker. And then they follow a bunch of different Jewish people in the country, out of the country, that are looking for love. And a lot of people like are in their 20s. But I feel like it's just really well done because it like teaches you a lot of things like culturally. But it also is... It feels very real. Like I feel like a lot of the times now when they follow around people with cameras, like you could tell they're putting on like a front for the camera. You know, it's like how are they like on a date but like acting normal? You know, but they do it in a really great way. So she does this matchmaker. I'm assuming it's a woman, but I shouldn't assume. Is she traveling around and visiting all these people? It's not like a house, and they're not all staying in a house. No. It's all in their places. Like some are in Miami, homes. Some are LA. This one guy's in like Wyoming. Like they're all over the place. Israel, like they're really all over. Oh, cool. And she works with them like wherever they are. Yeah. And you get to see some, like the guys are, it's so funny because most of the guys are like, is she hot? And the girls are like, I want someone sensitive. And like, you know. And the guy's like, what does she look like? Yeah. And the guys are like so random about their requests. Like they'll be like, I just want like I want her to have like blue eyes. And then like the girl will be like, I want him to like treat me right. You know, like it's just the bare minimum versus like such like specific, I don't know. That's really interesting. I like that. It's not like all the other shows right now where it's like they're all in a house and they have 6 months to get married. And no, it feels more like documentary style in that sense where it's like kind of following around the people. Yeah. And you like have your favorite storylines and you know how that rooting goes. For them. Yeah. I used to love Millionaire Matchmaker. I know you did too. So good. So maybe I need to give it a try. I stumbled upon a live of Patty Stanger like it was a few months ago now, but like it still lives rent. Wait, like, that's her name? Patty Stanger, yeah. Oh, I was thinking it was Patty Millette. Is that Justin Bieber's mom's name? I think so. I would literally never know Patty Stanger. I just know her name is Patty. I'm like, Patty Millette. No, that's Justin Bieber's mom. She's pretty sure. She's like aging in reverse. You got to look up a picture of Patty Stanger right now. She is she looking great? Yeah, maybe we could try to have her on the podcast. She has like harsh opinions, but I would literally love that. I love her. Patty Millette. Justin Bieber's mom. Okay. My girl. I'll look up Patty Stanger. Yeah, so she is like different. This is Millionaire Matchmaker. She looks the same. I know. That's what I'm saying. So that's why she's girl. Like, not aging. It's amazing.
Wow. I called Brooke yesterday and I was like, all right, I want Botox. I've never been interested in it ever, but I saw this TikTok and suddenly I do want it. So let me know in the DMs if I should do it, you guys.
I mean, I'm like a bad influence though, because I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to, like, obviously you don't need it, but I've had a good experience.
No, it's like,
it's hard for me to
I don't know.
give that opinion.
But I just wanted someone, I was like, I wanted you to tell me to do it, you know? And then someone I know that doesn't like it, I'll talk to them too. Yeah, you were saying.
I was like, you need to get both opinions so that you end up somewhere in the middle.
My mom listening to this podcast like, ooh.
No decisions have been made. We're good.
No decisions have been made. I just was thinking about it.
And you're allowed to be like a little curious, especially
like a little forehead, maybe a little jaw.
I mean, living in New York, it's like you see it all around too.
It's everywhere. I've never been around this much Botox in my life.
And we're getting older. I mean, not to be like, we're aging, but I think, we're not 18 anymore. That is quite, but it is definitely getting younger and younger. I mean, like,
no, I mean,
it's kind of unheard of that I was like 23 when I first got it. But it wasn't for I mean, I guess it kind of was for anti-aging, but it's more for like aesthetics, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, it's like for a look that you want. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a snatched forehead and a nice defined jawline.
You don't have any forehead wrinkles. Nothing.
Oh, yes. But I feel like my makeup would go on. Like, I like how my hair looks. Smoother. You think that because of the way I'm wearing my hair right now. Whenever I slick my hair back, I feel like it's like me and Kat, or the makeup artist, we were talking about it. And like, I think it pulls everything back.
It does.
So I think that's why I like
that's why people wear like the, celebrities always do like this like back pony for a reason, right?
Yeah, I think it makes you look snatched. Yeah. So,
I think you look great. You got you got to do you a little side
veer off.
No, but I think it makes sense. That's like a thing that people go through in their brain, especially I mean, I guess it's kind of toxic that like you see it on social media and you're like, damn, it looks good on her. I want it, but
I've never felt that way before until I saw this one thing. Like I've always been. Well, I'm also just like scared of it. Not like it, but just like anything in the doctor's office.
Totally.
But like that, I was like, oh, like maybe I want to do that. Anyways, updates to come, you guys. I'll take you along. I told Brooke
Botox journey.
Yeah, if I go, Brooke's coming. Like, she has to cancel
bring
her
plans. Jody, we'll do the whole.
thing. Dr. Jody, what's up, girl? Finally got a new one. Get my referral. New recruit. It's like a sorority.
Got to do the initiation ritual.
Oh my god, the numbing cream. I'm already scared. Good stuff. Well, great. I will definitely be watching that show because I tried to watch Love is Blind the other night because I wanted that vibe.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because everyone's been talking about it. I'm just over it at this point, and I need something where they're not all in a house together. And I think this is
like a passive watch too. Like if you
like something.
There's not even like really necessarily one that I'm like, I know you don't know everything about them. They're pretty quick, like little snippets, quick episodes. I like it. Yeah.
I love that. Also a random little update. So we've talked about Ryan's dinner mix.
Yeah, on a few episodes ago. Yeah,
a few episodes ago, we were all at Brooke's birthday dinner, and Ryan was on Aux and literally looked up dinner and played Ryan's personalized dinner mix, and I thought it was the funniest thing.
It was really funny.
But I have to say, last night I was having a lovely dinner to myself, and I really needed some music, and I was like, I don't want just jazz. I don't want just So I looked up Danielle's dinner mix.
What came up?
And mine was actually fabulous. It was personalized for me, and it was like a little Frank Sinatra, a little Lord Huron, a little Monsters and Men. It was perfect for me. So I have to give him credit, but his was weird. His was not a good dinner mix.
Yeah, I guess you got to know yourself. But even so, like that's a good dinner mix for that, but not for the table vibe.
True. True. Like it was
but I'm sure his was a good dinner mix for his personal
vibe. I'll never forget that moment. Dinner. And I also have another update for you. Well, kind of. So we talked about Delaney's Hinge.
Yes, I've been asking for the updates.
I know. It's not the update you think it is.
Oh God, I'm nervous. Okay.
Like Chris Harrison on The Bachelor.
Yeah. The most dramatic season ever.
I asked all parties permission to speak about this. So I can't say the person. They asked to be anonymous, but a friend came up to me recently and she was like, so I was listening to Gals on the Go on my way here, and I have to ask about this guy that you said Delaney was talking to. Is his name blank? And I said, yeah. And she goes, I've been on dates with him recently.
Is this someone that I know too?
Yes.
You need to tell me who. I'm dying.
I obviously will. I meant to tell you beforehand so that you weren't begging during the podcast.
I'm like, where have you been this week? Like calculating in my brain.
And I literally fell over like, what are the odds? And she just said like the few things I said about him She was like that, like it was just like the in-unit washer dryer, the where he went to school, and I was like, holy shit! Like I wonder if anyone else is. And she was like, he was great, like he was so nice and stuff like that. But I was like, oh my god,
like but regular this guy.
So she was, but I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, that's so awkward. She was like, no, like we haven't gone on dates in like a while. It's been a minute. So then I told Delaney, and she was like, well, you have to tell Delaney like to go on a date with him. And so after a couple glasses of wine the other night, I made Delaney message him and like just try and make a plan.
Bumping message. Well,
because their last message was so like
not answerable.
Blah. It was just like blah. And so she was like, okay, remind me after my third glass of red wine. And so she messaged him. I don't think he's replied yet. She hasn't texted me 2 nights ago and said, want to like make plans next week.
She should just unmatch him then and just like forget it.
I know. I hope.
Some people don't unmatch. Some people do. Like for me, I'm like, if they would, I mean, for me, it's been a minute, but like I would just be like, fuck it, like forget it.
Yeah.
You know?
So if he doesn't respond to this, I'll unmatch.
She doesn't have to. I mean, she doesn't have to, but like,
what does unmatch mean? Just like you can never talk
like,
to me
yeah,
again.
like the messages erased, like it's gone.
Oh shit.
Not that it needs to be that dramatic. I mean, or you could just like let it go for sure. But for me, like when people don't reply to me, my ego definitely is bruised because I'm a bitch. But
I wrote down who it was.
Yeah. Okay. I see that. I see that.
I thought you were like,
no, I see that. It makes sense.
A
lot of, I'm telling you, like these Hinge people, like they're on Hinge. And if you're an attractive,
they're on Hinge.
Yeah, they're out there. But if you're a semi-attractive guy, in New York and you're tall, you do extremely well on dating apps.
I'm sure.
Because a lot of girls filter. I mean, I filtered by height.
Yeah.
Call me annoying, whatever.
I think a lot of people
pictures. A lot of people judge by pictures. So if you're like, okay, like he's pretty cute. And then like if you have all the other things going for you, like you said, he went to a good school, he was being like witty, and like I mean, this guy, it sounds like he's perfect.
And this girl said he is perfect. So
what, it just didn't work out?
Yes, it just didn't work out.
Interesting.
So she was like, I give my blessing.
You should passing the door.
I know,
it's your turn.
I told Lady, she was like, holy fuck. Like
that's crazy. It is a small world like that though. That's why you need to like try to, and I mean, so maybe she won't unmatch. I don't know. My thing would be, my ego would be,
you'd be like, you're blocked. That's like your way of blocking on dating apps is unmatching.
Oh my god.
But that's all. So there's not really an update. But we did the good old Danielle sits and looks as she swipes on her app. And it's so weird how some of these guys, maybe girls do this too, and I'm so sorry, make their first photo with a friend. It's like, who the fuck is the guy?
They don't have a girlfriend helping them do it.
Yeah.
All of these guys, or if you guys know, because we don't really have a lot of, I don't think we have like straight male listeners.
You're like, listen, guys.
Listen. But if you have a friend that's on the apps that's like a straight male, like maybe, help them out. Give them a little.
Yeah.
Because they're not, I feel like guys aren't going to like ask you for the feedback. Not all of them. But like they're welcome to. Like some guys, like they'll appreciate it. I feel like if you're like, oh my God, you should make that photo first. Like,
yeah.
Or you could help each other.
Guys don't have a lot of photos of them solo. I feel like girls have.
No, they don't.
Like, hee. And then I feel bad because it's like a double standard. Because for guys, it's like, oh, he did a mirror selfie, but like maybe that's all they have.
Well, I'm the worst though, because Ben will be like, "Can you say this?" People in Big Brook is such a bitch. Like we were on vacation and like taking photos, and he took a ton of photos of me, and he's like, "Can you take one of me?" And I was like,
"Did you just like giggle?"
I did. I was like, "But what do you need it for?"
I do the same thing.
I was like, "What do you need it for? What do you need the photo?" No, seriously. Like, what are you doing?
Bro, that is such a shared experience. I have tears in my eyes. It's so true. It's like, right? You think they're like being funny or something. You're like, what do you mean you want a photo? And they're like, maybe I want a photo of me in front of the statue.
The same thing, like in the same spot that I was in. I was like, what? Well, it's not like you're going to post this.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like gaslighting them. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm like, as if you need it. Like, no.
Yeah, where are you gonna put it on your dating app? Like,
no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I'm glad that we have that shared experience.
Yeah, that is so true. Because it's like we don't think it's that crazy to take a photo, but when the guy wants a photo of him in front of something, you're like, ew. Like,
well, what are you doing with? I mean, we like it's like for posting or like we're doing something with it usually.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if you did. Sometimes I'll like take a picture of him and send it to his family group chat. Like, look at him in this place.
Oh, that's nice. You're good about doing that. You texted my mom on my birthday. Like,
I love to text the parents. You're right. Oh my God, I sent a few that day.
You're good at that. I'm not so good at that, but I guess for memories it's nice. It's definitely nice to like look back, and because Apple does the thing where it saves people's faces, so I like to click through some. Yeah, when you're on a plane,
when you're on a plane,
it's nice to get a little nostalgic and be like, oh, this is I took this photo of you across the table at dinner. Like, what a great dinner we had that night. I don't know, and stuff like that. But it's something about when they ask you to take the photo.
No, you're
doesn't
so
sit right with me.
Like, where's this going? LinkedIn. Facebook?
I know.
Where's it going? Who's it going to?
I know.
That's so funny, Brooke.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
It's true.
I'm here. We're both here.
We're here.
We're here.
Here all day.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to be a good episode today.
No, I think so too.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
It's nothing crazy, but like us talking right now is like making someone's day on their commute or like, because I listen to certain podcasts. I'm like, oh, I needed this today.
Me too.
And I hope and I think that people feel the same about ours.
I do think that they feel that way. So thank you.
Thank you
listening.
Yeah.
I feel that. I've had sometimes even this week where I was like, I needed a content upper. Like you need something that's gonna be uplifting. And I
need an upper.
Yeah, I need an upper. Give it to me. Yeah, no. But I know that I have like my feel good podcast that I'm like I appreciate what they have to talk about,
Yeah,
and it distracts you, it brings you to a different place. So I hope that the gals can be that for you.
Yeah, on your walk, on your drive, on your packing, cleaning, laundry. Hope we're doing something for you. We try to talk as long as we can.
Yes.
Till we can't give any more.
Will you keep us updated with Delaney's dating chronicles though?
Absolutely. She matched with or messaged a couple guys the other night, so I need to ask her. She was like, I was like, do you not have your notifications on? And she was like, I do, but like I just get so many messages. I'm like, oh yeah.
She should have like a set time per day, like
I know
that she like maybe like after she closes out work for the day, she checks it or something. Like like almost like I don't want to say routine.
I don't think she ever looks. She needs to look. Yeah, like a routine.
At least just so you could be like once a day I check it, because
maybe she does and she's trying to be cool girl. I don't know.
That's kind of what happened with Ben and I, is that I messaged him like right when we matched, and then I didn't reply for a week, and he was like, I figured you weren't interested. And then like a week later, because I checked on like Sundays. Like, why
Sundays were your like spiral days back in the day, and you'd be like, oh,
he's like, why'd you take a week to get back to me? I was like, sorry. Like,
sorry.
I forget if we even talked about it.
That's so crazy. I forgot about that.
It's kind of a long time to wait. So maybe those guys are waiting on her.
Yeah, maybe. I'll let her know.
Yeah, you should.
I'll let her know your experience.
We're thinking about her.
Just thinking of you, Delaney. I don't think she listens to the podcast. Hot take. Delaney, if you're listening right now, text me. But I don't think she does. I don't think she does.
I have some friends that do, some friends that don't. Because, some people are like, I feel like I get the updates from you IRL or...
No, for sure. If the thing is, like, if I were my friend, I'd still listen.
Right?
You get the whole update.
I know.
Oh my God, it's so fun. But... also, there's only so many podcasts you can listen to a day. So
Katie pulls that a lot on us. She's like, listen to the pod.
No, Katie listens. I know you're listening. Yeah. My friend Caitlin listens. I know you're listening. Like, there's certain people you're like, I know they're tuning in right now. Mm-hmm. Like talking to you, our listeners.
Totally. I think Mariah listens every week. I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, I feel like she does based off what you like.
She'll text me randomly and be like, "Tell Danielle to try this product or something." I'm like, okay,
sweet,
yeah,
love it. All right, well, should we get into the meat and potatoes of the episode?
Yeah, I gotta pull up my notes. I saved them all to like a folder. Did you like put them in like a place, or you started them? Or what?
Some of mine are really long, so I pulled like specific excerpts, if you will.
See, I like some of these because I saved like the date. Like it has.
That's
the
nice.
Date that I did them.
I can't wait. I didn't think about a folder. Ooh, savvy.
I've never really used it like this. We really are optimizing our Notes app, I guess.
I love Notes app so much.
Is that where if you were doing a grocery list, like anything, it would all go in Notes app?
Everything's in
Me
here.
too.
But I'm not like reading my grocery list to you today.
No, I just have like some random, like I thought it was
funny little random things.
Okay, but I feel like you need to start because you came up with this concept, so I want you to like go take me way back. If you've ever checked out our website, galsonthegopodcast.com, then you would know it's beautiful. It is like a gorgeous website. We are so beyond proud of it. It has like all of our information for everything Gals on the Go. If you want to check out our merch, our tour dates, literally anything. And we built it with Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything. Your products, content you create, and even your time. Squarespace has so many amazing features. You do not need to pay like hundreds or even thousands or tens of thousands of dollars to build a website. With Squarespace, you can do it yourself. And like, it looks like a professional did it. So we have our social media accounts actually connected on here so we can display posts from our social profiles on our website. They have amazing analytics that we use to help grow our business, like really helpful insights, stuff like that. We also collect emails, and we can do like email campaigns so you can stand out in any inbox with Squarespace email campaigns. They just have really everything that you could think of for a website. And if you are someone who has a business or a brand and you're looking for kind of something to house everything that you do, definitely recommend creating a website with Squarespace. And you can head to squarespace.com/gals for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code GALS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Once again, go to squarespace.com/gals for that free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code GALS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Okay, so we'll just like go back and forth because I have a few from this note. So I have this notes app or note thing from, I guess I started it, oh my God, this is so cringe, in high school, and it's called Read This When Feeling Down. And I would, anytime something good happened to me or like something exciting or butterflies worthy, I would put it in this notes app.
This is brilliant. I love this.
Yeah, I wish I've like kept up with it. No.
When's the last time?
The last one was like when Ryan and I first started talking.
Oh, so that's, wow, this is old.
I know. No, this stuff is old. Like,
how many years ago was that?
Like this first one is 2018, so it's not
almost
new.
5 years.
Yeah, we have some stuff too. You said
no, I have some vintage stuff too. That would have been cool if you kept up with. I had one actually that I didn't keep up with. That was like flights I took this year, and then I stopped. I'm like, bitch, where'd you go? Like,
oh yeah, like
I did too. It was like Baltimore to Atlanta, like Long Island to Baltimore, Baltimore to Atlanta, because like that's like me getting to school. I was like, where else did she go?
Wait, that's so
keep going, like
keep going, Brooks.
Yeah,
it's like, where'd you drop off? What happened? Where'd I lose you, Griffin?
I don't know. Strange. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so these are like, I was like queen of having crushes in high school. I mean, like who wasn't? Like in middle school, all the things. And I made sure to take note of any time one of my crushes did something, even in the
like what? Like if they brought a new.
Okay, so
okay.
Here's the first.
This
little
is so
blurb.
crazy. I didn't know you were crazy, Danielle.
I am crazy. I'm obviously not going to say their name. I'm not even going to say a fake name.
Wait, this is read when you're feeling down, and the crushes are in the same.
Yeah, it's like things that made me happy.
Oh, okay.
Like literally random. And then there's also stuff in there, like I didn't pull these, but like my manager back in the day when she sent me a nice message.
Yeah,
or like,
I thought that's where you were going with this.
No, I'm not going emo. Like I'm going, well, there's so, anyways, this is the first one.
Okay.
It's so like surface level. At football games. So if you guys didn't know, back in the day, I was a football manager for our high school football team. And I had a crush on one of the guys and whatever. I wrote blank. I'm going to say blank for the guys because I don't want to
Yeah, of course.
Blank asked for a towel with a smile and then came and placed it perfectly back on my shoulder after he used it. OMG.
Wow, you really...
I'll never forget that moment.
That was seared into your memory. Like,
Holy
you were, like,
shit.
creating core memories in that moment.
Dude, the way he doesn't know how much that affected me. Like, he perfectly placed it back and said, thank you.
That's giving movie.
Whew,
yeah.
I get hot thinking
it's like
about
all
it.
American.
It is like all American. And then right after the game, I wrote this. We were like, because I would like stay and clean up and he like watched film or whatever. I was waiting at the stoplight, like right by our school, and I wrote, when blank threw a rock at my car at the stoplight, and I looked over at him, and he was smiling with his window down to say hi, hee hee.
A rock? That doesn't sound
like a pebble. I know, a rock. No, he just threw like a little pebble, and I looked over, and I was like, what the heck? And I was like, oh my God, it's him. Like,
imagine your windshield cracked or something.
No, that plot twist. He's that would not be in this notes app then. No, dude, that carved in my memory.
Wow.
And it's like,
these are like little, like, I feel like it's giving those like the Netflix high school movies.
That's what a lot of these are. I can't lie.
So when you were feeling down, you were like, but he threw a rock at my car.
No, it's literally, I'd be down and I'd look at this notes app. Oh my God, like he was hot shit in high school. Like he was everything I wanted.
I thought you were gonna put in here, like, did you ever tell the story about Usain Bolt?
No, but that needs to go.
Like I thought you were gonna like have like that stuff in here.
That vibe is in here.
Did you?
Well, it's not. I don't want to have a lot of spicy stuff. Well, that wasn't.
No, not spicy, but just like cool, like crazy, and like
things
that like made you feel like you were like the baddest.
Yeah,
know?
like a baddie. Yeah. I need to put that. Oh well, one time she's referring to while we're at it. I might have talked about it.
This
before.
is a really good story.
Oh my God. Well, now
it's
like,
a good flex.
It's just like a little light sentence. It was like a Puma trip, and Usain Bolt was there as like the ambassador, and there was like these night parties, and I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but he basically told me I had a nice ass. And I will never forget that. So,
I mean,
that was pretty. I was like, Usain Bolt just said this to me.
That's
Usain?
Pretty big. Yeah,
that was pretty big.
I mean, huge,
out of this world. Got a wagon. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is in line with
I was gonna say, like, if I like was feeling blue, like that would make me like, that would
I need to start a new one.
That would be like an I'm up moment. Like, you know, I'd be like on my couch, like feeling down. I'd be like, bitch, I am up. Like, yeah.
When I'm feeling blue. All right, what do you got up for me first?
Okay.
Thanks for supporting.
Of course,
my moment.
of course.
This is such a funny episode.
Okay, I guess I can start with this but I mean, I feel like I've shared these before, and Katie put this in hers. Did you see, like, she did it?
I looked at hers, yeah, so.
I found one of my reject texts. I like drafted out.
I
this
need
is
to hear.
Like, now that I'm reading it again, I'm like, I would have worded this so differently, and it was just like, you know, 2 years ago or whatever. Okay. Hey, exclamation point. Thanks again, dot. And I like crafted this, you know, because I put in the notes app. So obviously, like, I crafted it. And I think I know what date this was after, but like I know at this point I was going on a lot of dates. So like it's kind of all meshing into one. I had a really nice time with you, but if I'm being honest, I didn't feel like. And he texted me first, by the way. Like, so he texted me and was like, "When can I see you again?"
Yeah, that's what it sounds
out of the blue. Like,
pretty mean.
No, like, I'm not mean. Thanks again. I had a really nice time with you, but if I'm being honest, I didn't feel like there was a connection. Dot. Sorry I didn't get to have any of your infused margaritas, which sound delicious, BTW. I know who this was now.
No, you're
Hopefully we'll see you around soon. No, I don't. Like, why did I say that? Like, I definitely don't want to see you around.
Yeah, if you're like rejecting him, hopefully we'll see you around. He's probably like, the fuck? I don't want to see you.
I haven't seen him around. I won't see him around. We don't run in the same circles. Like,
he will never come around.
No, and I will never have an infused margarita. Like,
I know. What was it infused with?
We were at dinner, and I feel like I might have told this story. We were at dinner, and he was like, it just like, I knew right away, like, he wasn't my person. Like, and he was being weird and telling weird stories, and it just like wasn't good. Not to be like, oh, he was so weird and I'm so normal, but like it
was weird to, like, it wasn't your vibe.
Yeah, and he wouldn't let me like get a few words in. It was like one of those dates that I was just like, this ain't it.
It ain't it.
No,
sorry.
And then he had told me before the date, like, we're gonna go to dinner, which dinner is a lot on a first date, anyways.
That is.
And then like, you can come over after and I'll make us margaritas. And I remember thinking going into the date, like, that's a lot for a first date, you know, like maybe just dinner. So. But immediately I knew it wasn't right. So I like sat down. I was like, by the way, like literally right on sitting down, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do the margaritas. Like, I'm just going to do dinner because I didn't want to get him, like,
because you had already realized you weren't down.
Yeah.
Wait, is this? I think you know which one.
Anyway, I just remember this. So it's funny to read the reject text. I don't know. I don't think I need to say hopefully. I was trying to be nice, but I definitely didn't.
No, you definitely didn't
him around. Like, why?
But I loved it every second of that back in the day. Wow,
I think that's a good line, though. If I'm being honest, I didn't feel like there was a connection.
Yeah, you have to be honest.
If I'm being honest.
Rather than just like making something up. Like, I'm traveling a lot.
No, you got to cut it off. But I didn't need to be so nice. But sometimes as a woman, you get scared that they're going to be like, well, fuck you, you bitch. Like, you know, or be like, you're ugly anyways. Like,
yeah, you need to protect yourself a little bit. I get that.
Yeah. Usain Bolt told me I have a nice ass.
And
morning affirmations.
No. I put it on my mirror every morning, and Ryan walks in the bathroom and is like, what? I need to start a new notes app. I think you could give me better ideas for mine than me.
I think we could probably give each other like better ones. Yeah, because you always hype up your friends better than you hype up yourself. Yeah. That's like a thing. Yeah.
It is a thing.
Okay. What else do you got?
God, mine are so much different than yours. This next one's about the same dude. In all caps. I was probably on cloud 9. This is all in high school. High-fived blank at the volleyball game, and then he kept holding onto my hand as I walked away. It was beautiful. Then that night, he Snapchatted me.
You were the main character. Wait, so can I imitate the high five? It was this?
It was like, and then he kept walking and held my hand. Don't you have them? Oh, I thought you were actually. I was like so unwell. It was like he was walking one way, I was walking the other, and then we held hands, and then my hand kept falling and with his, and I was like,
I mean, he obviously Snapchatted you because he likes you.
Oh, and I'm not gonna include this because it's too specific, but I literally oh my god, I have every Snapchat because you can't like screenshot, so I wrote down everything he said, everything I said. I have the whole conversation in my notes app.
Wow.
And it was like, are you going to Hollow Scream this weekend? Which is like Busch Gardens, like Fear Fright Fest or whatever. It was like everything. And I was like, he wants to go to Hollow Scream with me. Like, oh my God. And he was like, when am I going to see you? It was like all this stuff.
That's the most like typical like high school boy girl like I feel like, you know, first conversation. Like,
yes. Live for it.
Are you going? We should like meet up if you're going.
I know. Just like meet up.
No, just meet up. Like don't go together.
Yeah, maybe I'll see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you around soon. It's so silly.
But actually, okay, I have this one from 2021. tweet concepts. And this is just like random like thoughts.
Ooh.
Okay.
You have tweet drafts in your notes. I'm dead.
I think I have actual Twitter drafts too, but I think if you delete the app, it deletes the draft. I'm not sure how that
save
works.
them.
Okay. So the tweet concepts. Think, and this is just like random bullets. Think everyone's in love with me who makes eye contact.
No, literally. Why is it when you have just a prolonged eye contact moment, you're like, they love me?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, you're obsessed.
Like get away.
Get over it. Yeah. Toilet seat cover is oil wipe. This is something that I do actually.
Say that one more time.
The toilet seat covers in public restrooms, like the paper ones that like, you know, they come out of the machine.
Oh yeah.
You can use that as a oil blotting sheet. I know, random. I think I thought
oil wipe.
I know 7, 11, 21, I was in the Oracle bathroom. Like,
so you used it. You were probably like, ooh,
yeah,
blotting.
I was like, oh, genius idea. Like, let me write that down. I was like fully like at
Wait,
work.
that is a genius idea.
No, I've done this. I've used it before. So, but I guess I wanted to do some tweet about it.
Yeah.
And let everyone know about the life hack.
You should make a TikTok about it and go in the public bathroom.
People are going to it's unsanitary.
It's gross. Yeah. You're disgusting.
Some of them are like those new electronic ones though that like,
yeah,
I hate that though because I feel like it's the same thing going around.
Like, oh my God, it's just like rotating.
I'm like, this is disgusting.
You would convince yourself that.
I like reset it like 3 different times.
You're like, press it one more time. Give me like a third cycle. Oh, that's silly.
Okay, next it's just a few more.
I love good
mini clip games. Have you ever used this website?
Yeah.
Just mini clip games. That's just what I wrote. It was a working concept, I guess.
It's like a comedian trying to like craft their bits.
I have another note of like bits that I'm working on, but it's too recent to share.
Oh, I
unfortunately.
love that.
And then this one, I just don't know why I wrote this. Wait, actually, I wasn't at Oracle. I don't know why I said that. 2021, I was definitely in New York City. I was at Oracle in 2019.
Yeah, maybe you're.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay. Well, anyways, because this last one I have red beard. Just red beard. I don't know why.
I feel like I know like the era that this was.
Like, but I don't even have a concept for like what it's about.
What does red beard mean?
I don't know what like.
Do the curtains match the drapes? Is it like that vibe?
I don't know.
Or like, oh, that's so interesting.
It's so funny to think like where you're
I know.
at.
Like you were just sitting there and you're like, red beard.
Red beard.
A working concept also.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's really funny.
Do you have any working concepts in yours? Or is it all the same one?
No. I have some other things.
I like that you have your high school ones. I couldn't find my high school ones. I definitely did
the best
notes,
ones. But okay, let me get through the high school ones and then I have like a list one as well and stuff like that. I don't even know if this is worth it actually. Okay, well, I'll read it. But it was this boy in high school that I was also obsessed with that literally, like, was younger than me. Like, it was so dumb. Like, he was, like, in the grade below. But he Snapchatted me, and I made sure to write this down because I think he would literally send me one-worded responses on Snapchat, like, yeah, cool, or, like, a face.
But he would reply to you, or he would snap you first? Me trying to add on.
Oh, I was always Snapchatting him first.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I'm older. Like, he's intimidated by me. No, definitely not. But he finally asked me a question, and I guess I wrote it down. He said, yeah, definitely. Are you going on any trips over the summer? Yeah. So that's what I was like.
He's into you.
He's so into me. I can't believe I even wrote that down. That's really random. So, yeah, that's all from... Oh, and then I have one more from high school. I'm going to add on to that.
Read it.
This one was like, this was just random in my notes. This is not in read this one feeling down. It's just like.
Was that in read this when you're feeling down? Yeah. Danielle, that's
it's low. It's
you
pretty
have
low.
So many other hype ups. Like,
no, that was so dumb. Like, I don't even know. This one, can I read this out loud? Okay, yeah. So this was junior of high school. I remember I was driving in the car with my friends and we were like, we were in an Uber back from a party. And I had just found out that I got I wrote, I'm so happy right now. I got casted as Brooke Wyndham in the spring musical and blank wants to hook up, but was in downtown Tampa and I made friends at the bonfire. Life is good. I'm happy and thankful.
That's nice. That's like a nice little journal excerpt.
I know. It was such a euphoric moment. Though. I remember with the windows down and I was like a little buzzed.
When you get good news, it's so
I was like, oh my God, and this guy. And it was always about this one guy. Like, it's just so interesting.
It's the people who had us in that grasp, you know?
A true grasp. And like it's
the original F-boy.
No, to a T. Like to a T. And you know, it's okay. So
we live and we learn.
Yeah. What else you got for me? Mine are all sporadic.
I have this one from 2019. This was my affirmations.
Ooh, I'm locked in. Yeah.
And I wrote it in the
Usain Bolt likes my ass.
I wrote it in the third person. Brooke Miccio is becoming more confident every day. Brooke Miccio I've copied this from Tori DeSimone because she like told me to do this format. So I don't even know why I wrote this dollar.
Did you text her and ask?
Yeah, because I wrote at the bottom. Oh, I must have done it because I think I had her on this podcast without you. Like I went to
yeah.
Brooke Miccio is attracting an additional $10,000 a month to invest back into the business. What business?
I like the Brooke Miccio is.
Brooke Miccio is increasingly in a better physical fitness state. Brooke Miccio is glowing from the outside within every day. Brooke Miccio's skin is clear and radiant. And then I wrote here, I don't know, I guess that this was just like in my manifestation era. I want a 6'+ guy with dark features who is motivated in whatever field he's in. Maybe self-employed, ? Highly successful, still likes to have fun. Like, why did I write that?
It was like Brooke Miccio is. And then at the bottom, 6 foot man.
I would like always repeat that. Yeah.
God. I mean, you got it.
Keep those affirmations
you gotta
up.
Keep them going. Oh my God. That is so funny. I wonder if
it's like that fleeting moment when I'm like, I am a manifestation legend. Like, and then I do it. I am once. Legend. Yeah. Literally. Tori must have like hyped me up or something.
I know.
All you have to do is like write it down. I was like, once, say less.
Say less. It's in my notes. Easy for done. Brooke Miccio is I was getting more confident. Isn't it supposed to be like Brooke Miccio is?
I know. I wrote in the like current form of like, not current form, like active form. Like I'm.
Oh, I see.
But it's like I'm not confident. Like I'm getting more.
Yeah.
It's an interesting tense. Yeah.
Okay, this is a list I actually do have. It might have been in a TikTok. I don't know why I have this, so I probably made a TikTok about it, but things I could talk about for hours. Moon, sun versus sun signs. Wait, moon signs versus sun signs. I could talk about forever. Episode 1 of And Just Like That. Social battery. The importance of therapy. Georgia Bulldogs. Why it's okay to say no. Me time. New York is greater than Los Angeles. The feeling of being landlocked. Florida beaches and ginger shop benefits.
Wow.
Things I would confidently say I have lots to say about all of those.
What do you think about the moon sign, sun sign? Oh, I'm
curious. Like whenever, like for example, when I meet someone and they say they're a Virgo and I'm like, you're just like not a Virgo. What's your moon sign? Like I swear your moon sign is like what you are when you're drunk in your like most unhinged state.
Gotcha. Because it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, like, because, I mean, my moon is also Virgo, so I'm about what's your moon again? Leo. Yeah, like, that tracks a little bit. Yeah. Like, that. So it's always really interesting to hear what people's moon signs are. Because, like, sometimes people are like, I'm just so not a Cancer. Well, what's your moon?
I agree. And if you don't believe in, like, all those levels of astrology, get out. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And episode 1 of And Just Like That, could they not have started it with Big having a heart attack on the Peloton?
It was just.
Like, literally, I know. It could not make me more mad. I could talk about it forever.
I know.
So.
But then he got the boot from the whole show, so.
I know, but could they have done it like any other way?
Yeah, I guess not.
It's fine. What do you got for me?
I have a really funny thing here, and I didn't read it through all of it yet, but this was in my Yelp era.
Oh, yes.
One thing about me, I will leave a review, and I really I will be positive because like I do believe in like, helping small businesses. Of course, like, I love that so much. But if I have a bad experience, I will go home and write an essay. I used to be really, really bad about, like, not bad about, but like I put a lot of now I don't really have the time necessarily to put into this. Like, it's like, look, it's long. Like, you are scrolling. Yeah.
That is really
I know.
long.
So I'm going to have to like filter through it. But I was like mad in this case.
Yeah. I remember this moment. If it's
I don't even think I could, I mean, if you know, because some people did follow me back then, but because they threatened me with a lawsuit. Didn't I tell you this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then they called my dad's personal cell phone number.
Crazy.
That's, I guess, what they found. Whatever. They're calling my dad's cell phone number. My dad finally picks up because this one person's calling. And they were like, are you like Brooke Mitchell? And he was like, no, I'm the father. Like, whatever. That reminds me of Home Alone.
I'm the father.
Of Home Alone when he goes up to the dad. Oh my God. There's like a line when he's like, he calls and pretends to be his father. He's like, I'm Nicholas Burke, the father. Like,
yeah, I'm the father.
Yeah,
it
sounds like that.
Yeah,
I'm the father.
In that voice. Yeah.
It's like, I'm the father. And he was like, your daughter left me like a Yelp review. Like, and if she doesn't take it down, I'm going to take her to court, So obviously I took it down because it's like, I'm not going to like do that.
It's a shame. But I'm allowed a long
to
essay.
give my own opinion,
And they fucked you over, right?
They did. They completely screwed me over. I mean, looking back on this, a
lot of time.
I
put a lot of time into this.
Blank, blank, blank Properties is a disgusting, greedy company filled with nothing but lies from the start.
Nothing
drop.
But lies.
Okay, I was a freshman or sophomore. No,
junior. You were junior.
Okay, it was a sophomore, first semester sophomore year. You're young then, you know.
No, I know. I mean, you're hearing my messages.
Yeah,
so.
no, I mean, looking back, live and learn. Okay, I would give this company 0 stars if I would. Oh, I said, here we go. The person that owns the building is incredibly disorganized and only began interested with my concern when I expressed I had a large following in the Athens area on social media.
Oh, shit.
Which was true. And then I go, my experience with blank, blank, blank. And then like I went in, oh my gosh, this is like so detailed.
Well,
it's
you
like
should
literally
like
a journalist account. Like I was supposed to live in this building. Basically, they were like, okay, come, like you'll finally be able to tour the building and bring your like deposit, whatever. But I showed up and there was another group with the deposit too. And they were like, and they for some reason had it over us, which I didn't really know why. They never really explained to us why. Because he and that is common in New York to bring a security deposit. In Athens, that is so ridiculous. Like,
no.
Come with your check ready to do. So I had Maddie and Mariah scrambling. I was like, get your fucking checks, bitches. Like, we are going.
We got it.
And they were like, what? Like, what is happening? Because I wanted to live in this. It was like a really great located building, really cool building. But so then I like go into the whole thing of that they showed us like he was like, and then basically that was taken. So then he showed us other buildings, but they were completely like unlivable, like just not good. No, I mean they were livable, but like it was like a 2-bed we could flex into a 3, like just ridiculous situations that didn't fit our. Yeah, I was like, this is not New York City. It was like trying to whatever. Upon arrival to the office, I began shaking and aggressively crying. Oh my god.
Shaking and aggressively crying.
I was upset. I have no place to live, and my roommates were relying on me.
No place to live.
They were. Oh my gosh.
Were they just like so pissed?
Yeah.
Because
I put here, the man sat on his phone with me as I expressed my concern and only actually became interested when I told him that I have over 133,000 subscribers, whatever. He offered to cut me a deal for the 4-bedroom. Only $220 for the 4th room. So if you're fully living, whatever. We toured it. We ultimately decided we don't want to give our money to this company. I was given a full refund the day after this occurrence. But what a stressful, unnecessary waste of time is this business. And then I wrote this. In a matter of years, the Mark, the Standard, and other high quality forms of living will put them out of business anyways. Oh my God.
You didn't put Georgia Heights in there.
It didn't exist. I don't think it. Oh, it did exist. Yeah. I was gonna say.
It's fine.
Okay, I was really mad. You know, I mean,
you were nice though. You were like, they did give me a full refund, but
at the very end they did. I was just so frustrated because at this point it was like late for deciding where to live.
Yeah,
I like put all my effort into this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so dramatic.
The shaking and aggressive cry really got me. I was shaking and aggressive.
I just know that I went home and I was like, no worries, guys. I got work to do. Like, crack my fingers.
I go do some homework.
Me thinking that I'm Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm literally a journalist.
You're sitting there like, I'm
Carrie Bradshaw. I'm like in the lab
with your choker on and like denim skirt and you're ready for the social girls.
It's like, I'll make them pay.
You'll rue this day. Carly Shay.
Yeah. But clearly it impacted them if he's calling me telling me to take it down or else. Yeah. Legal.
That's really annoying. But I think the Mark was cool where you guys live.
Oh, it definitely worked out. It was like the first year living there. I mean, it makes sense why I was like stressed out, you know, that was like my first time really like, you know, having to deal with my living situation like on my own. And it was kind of, and I remember like my roommates, I told them, it was Maddie and Mariah, I was like, I will take care of it. So then I was like, I had a lot of like pressure on myself.
You, so you were upset and had to put it on somebody else.
Yeah, shaking and aggressively crying.
I love that that's in the review for other people to read.
Not anymore.
Well, no, I know, but like that was included in the essay.
Personal. So personal. I'm sure like people found and they were like, is Brooke like literally okay? Like,
does it have your name on it?
Yeah, it's like Brooke made you Whatever.
That's really funny.
I know. Anything that I did before 2021, you get, that was the old Brooke. Now I write only positive reviews.
Oh my God. No, you have written all of our Airbnb people, like the nicest reviews. Like,
I wrote a nice review of the place where I had my birthday because they asked me to. I was like, sure, no problem. I wrote them like,
the limo, the party bus?
They asked me to. I forgot. I've been busy. Okay. Rumpus Room though, last year, my birthday party, I like wrote them a nice review because it really does help. If people like Google and they see like, oh, look at all these people that actually their birthday there, and like, you know.
No, I need to be better about that. I do it if they like
if they say it. I know. Yeah. You gotta email me after. When they say it to me like in the moment, I'm like, yeah. Like,
send me an email. I'll write a couple sentences. I'll write a blurb.
Not like this.
Oh no, I have no energy for that. But that is some good.
I cannot believe content. I did this. Meanwhile, like, who was reading all of this? No one. You know what people were.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, like, if I were a person trying to live there too, and I read that, how I would feel. Would I be like, ooh, or would I be like, oh, crazy person?
I have some like inappropriate excerpts on here that like I would never write now. So like, it's a good thing actually that this was scrubbed from the internet. Like, just like the verbiage that I chose. Read it out loud. Like.
Inappropriate.
I knew walking into the building, like one of the other buildings. I ventured over to the office. I knew walking into the building was sure to be interesting when I was catcalled by one of the people outside the building smoking a cigarette. What a way to be greeted! Exclamation point. Why did I write that?
It's like that guy can control all of that. You're like, I knew right away. And she knew it. Dude, that's so funny.
Oh my god. Okay, what else you got?
Mine are also like based on boys. This is so funny. This is You Were With Me. I wrote this down. At Coachella 2018 at Post Malone. We were standing waiting for Post Malone to come on. And
is it still in that note?
Yeah.
Wow. So you kept it going for a while.
Oh yeah. These are the only ones I pulled, but this is the last one from that note. I wrote me. I guess I said to you or someone we were standing with. This is so out of pocket. I really want to make out with a guy right now.
You did say that to me.
You remember?
Because I took a Snapchat, I feel like, of you.
Oh, yeah. You're like, Danielle like, wants to make out with a guy. This is actually pretty crazy. 5 minutes later, maybe 3 minutes even, is what I wrote here. Guy comes up to me. Hey, I'll never forget. This was so random. He goes, hey, what's your name? Do you squat? And I don't know what I said to him. And then we kissed.
Coachella 2018.
So crazy. And I guess I wrote down his Instagram on my notes app.
What's he up to?
I don't know. He randomly will like Snapchat me because he has my Snapchat and I just open it and don't respond. But he'll be like, what's up? I'm like, who are you? Like, it's so random. So that's just my random little things. And then the last of my notes, are stuff with Ryan to finish it all off.
Oh,
do you have anything more?
Like when he asked you on your...
Just like random little stuff, yeah. Oh. But that's all I have left. So I don't know how many you have left.
Oh,
I have to gauge.
And then I have like random like grocery lists and stuff that I thought were funny.
Oh yeah, give me a grocery list.
Hard cheese, soft cheese, mini pickle things, crackers, wine.
Hard cheese, soft cheese. What's soft other than brie?
Like a goat cheese.
Portion.
Blue cheese. Yeah. I have this one, the Yanny to my Laurel. I think that I might have captioned one of my photos that. I thought it was a good caption.
Oh, remember that? Yanny, Laurel.
Yanny.
Which one did you hear? I forget what I heard. I asked you, but I don't even know what
I have to re-listen. It's the same thing as that gold blue dress. It was the same time. It was so blue. If you said gold, I think you're lying to yourself.
You're trying to be like different.
Yeah. This girl says iced coffee, chili powder.
No, notes are literally
They're so funny. I have another date story here. This was did I ever tell you this story? That I like met up with this guy that like we had a mutual friend. We met on a dating app, but like we had a mutual friend and we like met I was out with my friends. I was like, just come to this bar, Matt. He like came to the bar and then we went back to my apartment because he like lived nearby too. And we like kissed on my couch or whatever, like nothing crazy. And then I went through a bunch of my PR. I sent him home with liquid IV, like a bag of liquid IV and truff. That's a good
truff. That's so nice. A little goodie bag.
Goodie bag. I literally made him a goodie bag. And I tweeted, because I remember then this started a whole thing, because I don't know if you remember this. I tweeted about it. And then the founder of Truff put me in a group chat with the founder of Liquid IV and was like, we heard you're giving us away on dates.
I did not know
that. Yes, because I tweeted it.
We heard you're giving us away. No, that is so funny. I could just imagine him like putting his jacket on. You're like, oh, here's a little goodie bag.
Because I think I had like stuff by the door.
Yeah,
I was
hey,
like, oh, my job. Like I get sent a lot of stuff, whatever.
Like
and I started like going through it. And then I feel like, if people are like, oh, that looks cool. I'm like, take it.
Please,
take it.
Like, yeah. Like, oh my God, take it. Like, I don't need it.
I'm like, I literally don't even need it. Like, take it.
No, oh my God. Like, I get this all the time. Like,
I've never seen him since.
Wait, that's really, really funny.
Yeah, we have some funny stories in here. People probably are like, wow, I didn't know Brooke was that crazy. Like, I really am. Well, you're kind of crazy too. You've done some stuff.
Mine are like
subtle,
boy crazy stuff.
I have just that I actually am insane,
I was
don't cross me.
I was trying to don't cross, bro.
No, seriously, I actually don't.
No, like don't. Like don't for sure. Like no, I've seen it all. I'm trying to like look up buzzwords of like what were you looking up when you're looking? Like I have so many notes. Like I have like
I searched like crying, like because I wasn't sure. Like I was like maybe I could like go for that. Like
yeah.
Things,
I looked up
like,
emotional
or like laugh. Like just keywords that.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, I can't find, so I'll do what I have left. Okay. So this is a notes app, I keep saying notes app. This is a note that is called DP Dough. Do you remember?
Yeah.
DP Dough in Athens. It was like a late night calzone. I don't even eat calzones, but I like titled this. And this was once Ryan and I started like dating. Oh my God. Like I just can't read all this because like I do date him now. But like every cute anything is on this.
That's kind of nice that you have that recorded.
I do,
though.
but like then I like stopped at one point too. It's like,
I know,
because after a while it's like, oh my God, like
did you see the girl that made a TikTok that she wrote down every date her and her boyfriend ever went on?
No,
and it was just even little things like he came over, we watched a movie, but now they have it. So smart.
Yeah, it's too late.
Oh, a little,
a little.
5 years.
Yeah,
too late.
Yeah, a little too late. These are just random cute little things that I thought were funny. Oh, wait, this is the note. No, I can't read that one. No. This one. I pulled excerpts from it. Ryan and I had a good talk at DP Dough on our last night together sophomore year. And there was more, but like I just can't say what we were saying. But it was really cute. And then I didn't write this down exactly, but basically the reason I called this DP Dough is because it was the last night together sophomore year before summer. And he had just asked me to be his girlfriend like 2 months before. And we were about to go into summer and like, I was in Florida. He was in Georgia. And he said something and we were like drunk and drinking or not drinking. We were at DP Dough at that point. But he was like, when we get back to school, like we're going to go to DP Dough on the first night we're back or something. Just something random.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. And then I had in the same note that we got back and we were at my apartment and he was like, okay, where we have to go. And I was like, where? And he was like, DP Dough. And I was like, wait, I forgot. So I was like obsessed.
How romantic.
I know. DP. But it was one of those
that
moments.
Is really sweet.
It's so lame, but
cute. Do you like calzones?
No, I eat the garlic knots there. I don't remember what I would eat there. Like he liked it, but it was like this DP Dough thing. Like I just called it that. So if he saw in my notes, it wasn't like things that Ryan does. I just called it DP Dough because that's the night that the notes app started. Because I like would miss him during summer, and so I'd like look.
Did you guys see each other that summer?
Yeah, we did actually. He came to Florida for the first time for like a few days for Memorial Day. So I ended up seeing him pretty soon after, but we didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
When you like don't know if you're seeing someone.
You're like, see you next year.
Yeah. Should I read the last two or do you have more? Like, should I space them out?
Read them.
Okay. Then I have... This is just exposing Ryan. He kept looking at me in the eyes for a very long time. Said he doesn't get emotional, but he's really going to miss me. He's not worried about the summer. He likes me too much. These are random things I wrote down.
That's sweet.
And then...
was this in the same... validation note?
I think so. Oh yeah, same note. Yeah, a
with
lot
DP
of validation
Dough or
notes.
the other.
It's in DP Dough. Yeah, we're not in Read This One Feeling Down. I think that's when Read This One Feeling Down stopped because other boys were in that one, so it felt weird.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I remember like anytime he would like refer to future things, I'd be like, oh my God, like he sees us together. Like I'm sure like you too with Ben, like back in the like when you first started dating,
of course, because it switches at one point from like, oh well, in my future I want to do this to like, in our future, like I would like to do this, like I would like to travel here like with you versus
like when he booked concerts with you, right?
Yes.
And you're like, oh my God, we have a concert next month. Like
yes,
so
you start doing stuff in the future. Or even just being like, oh, I would love to go to like, Hawaii with you one day, or so, instead of saying I would like to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like when you start saying like things like that, you're like, oh my God.
You're like, oh, this is
we're
so
like
crazy.
Together. Yeah.
So he had said, I don't know, I didn't have a date with this, but we were in the car and he said Nashville is going to be so much fun, and I wrote in quotes, his formal in January is in Nashville must mean he sees a future.
But that actually is like in college world, that actually means something. A long time.
Yeah. I think this was in the fall, and he was like, Nashville's going to be so fun, and in my head I'm like, oh my god,
you were like, I'm
going. We're going to Vegas. Yeah, so that's all I have. Cute. Ended with a cute note.
This was like I have another one here. This is from my manifestations, I guess. It's from 2020. I choose to accept love. I choose to accept passion. I choose to accept happiness. Everything is happening around me, and I'm truly taken care of.
Brooke Michio is choosing. I guess we switched from that tense to the I choose. I love that. I'm surprised I don't have Wait, can we play a game?
Yeah.
Scroll on your notes and then hit a random one. And you have to read it.
I have to. Wait, I'm in like a folder, so I got to get out.
Yeah, get out of the folder.
Yeah, out of the folder. I'm nervous.
Oh, that's so boring. Mine's a Chic Geek MacBook case link.
I have like my Rent the Runway caption from 2019.
Okay, do it again.
I'm gonna go up a little because I feel like it's more exciting in here. Okay.
That's another link. I have to do it again.
I know a lot of these are like.
Oh, this one's interesting. Trails. Okay. Dead Man's Pass. Birthing Cave. Mezcal Mountain.
What is
I think this is from Arizona. My mom and I went hiking.
I'm like closing and scrolling. Here we go.
We're basically just scrolling and then putting our fingers on them.
I have like titles of videos and stuff.
I know.
Do you do that too?
Yeah. Oh my God. There's so many.
Yeah. This is like my captions for sponsored posts. Work from home, but make it soundproof. Bose noise canceling headphones. Like, well, yeah, that's what I
need
have
to go down to high school. Those were the weird ones.
I have like a Bumble one. Maybe we can't physically meet people, but we can still create real connections virtually.
Hey. I'm like, come on, Danielle.
No, this juicy. Is like, I really think I started like really spiraling like not last year, end of 2020. That's when the notes started like getting.
Those are the good spirals. Yeah, a lot of my notes are packing lists, like just lists.
Yeah, here, shower curtain, towels, bathroom mat, bathroom soap for every bathroom, kitchen soap, Ziploc bags, iced tea for dad, half and half, toilet paper, garbage bags, yellow hand towels.
Wait, is this just a grocery list?
That was just like a list. Like, I guess it must have been when
I found a list or a note that says cute things to do for your boyfriend. It says order pizza to his house after a long day at work. That's all I wrote. That's my whole list.
You probably thought that you'd be adding to it.
Yeah, it's like your flights list.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have a list of potential boys to take on date nights in college.
What is it, like a real list?
Yeah, it's a real list. There's only 3 boys on it. All my contenders.
They're in the running. Let's see who wins.
They were in the running. Yeah, I took 2 of those on a date night.
No, I have lots of just. Oh, now I have like my worst purchases. All these were like videos though, things to discuss with my doctor. Eye twitch, excessive blinking.
I remember that. I remember.
Like I would like make a list before I went and be like, all right, I'm gonna, have this prepared.
I have a poem in here. Interesting. Be good to yourself. Yeah. I highly suggest you guys go through your notes app.
There's lots of stuff here.
Truly. Oh my God, there's a whole other one. Look, it's like a Snapchat conversation I have with that same guy.
Why didn't you just take a photo with it with a different like?
I didn't have that. I don't know. I think I enjoyed writing
the camera. Yeah. Oh, wow, you really like wrote that out.
Oh, this is actually a funny conversation.
Okay. I'm ready.
I Snapchatted this boy. I go, OMG blank. That quote on your Snapchat story is awesome. Where is that wall? Probably back in the days of like the angel wing walls.
Oh.
I don't know. He goes, I don't know. I went by it when I was running and stopped because it was cool. I go, haha. Sounds like something I would do. And then he said, I was tired and was like, hey, cool wall break time. I go, haha, that's the way to go. I'll see you at the football banquet tonight. He goes, wow, good thing you reminded me.
As if he didn't know. Like,
I know. And oh my God. I go, OMG, yeah, you can't miss. Ew. I'm glad I said something. I think I deserve something for that. He goes like, what? Me trying to be mysterious?
A big kiss? A smooch?
I'm like, oh, and I wrote, and then that night at the football banquet, he would look over at me and make eye contact. And when they talked about the managers, he turned his head quickly and looked over at me. And then when I was walking to get when I was walking to get butter, he was like, "Hey, Danielle."
He said hey to you first?
Guys, I had low bar in high school.
Yeah, I know, because I feel like you're always like the one that's like, you deserve the best.
Oh my God.
Is like, wow.
I just like had this infatuation, I guess, with these boys. I don't know. That's all I can give.
That's so funny to me.
I knew you.
That's so funny that
these.
you like wrote down the interactions. I can't find my notes from high school, but I feel like I probably had like some that were like, oh my God,
I know.
like so and so.
You probably have like paperback.
The old school copies. I gotta find like my journals. Like,
You're 2 years older than me. I'm like, you.
Yeah. I wrote on a typewriter. Yeah. Back in my day. No, I used a quill pen with ink an ink pad that
you created from grapes and
Yes, I went out and foraged for it myself. Yes. Back in my day.
I'm like sweating. That was nerve-wracking to share.
That was funny. I know. I feel like you guys got to see a vulnerable side of the gals today.
I loved this. I'm like, how can we do more episodes like this? I don't know. You guys will definitely let us know.
We need to get did you ever keep a diary?
Like, yeah, but they're like when I was really young.
I definitely have some. I would love to like look back. Yeah. I could probably. I'm
going home.
To those.
You're not going home this weekend, but you go home sometimes because it's closer. I'll go home. I'll poke around, see if I can find anything. Composition book or something.
Yeah, I used to have definitely some journals that like I really kept up with. So I'm curious what I wrote. I went through a phase where I like thought I was gonna be a writer too. So I was like really trying at them. I was like,
you are a good writer to this day, so I can see that. I never thought that about myself.
I thought I was a good writer, and then I just read that review and I was like, this is just foul.
No, but it's emotional. It brings you through a whole journey. Describes the venue like shaking and aggressively crying,
being catcalled by local residents.
That's when I knew. Dude, this is too good.
So
I'm obsessed.
Meanwhile, it's like it's literally New York. Like you leave the house and you get catcalled.
Oh, like, I know now. It's like you live in New York City, Lower East Side, baby. Yeah. None of that here. No can do.
Nope. I simply won't accept it.
God, that is just good giggles for the gals.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Really supports the channel and just us in general. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow us on whatever podcast platform you're listening to. And if you're really feeling generous, like we are with Yelp,
Brooke is with Yelp.
Write us a novel and give us 5.
Oh yeah, write us a novel about how you're shaking laughing when
shaking, you're crying, and how good this episode is.
We need it. We need to see it. Also, if you want to follow us on Instagram at Brooke Michio, at Danielle Carolyn, you guys can see our day to day. We both also have YouTube channels where we post twice a week. And it's good video. So you
they're good.
They're really good. So that's how we got our start in social media. If you guys
I just laughed so hard I hurt myself.
Oh man, that's a good giggle.
Yeah, that's good.
We love you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode and it got you through your day in some sort of way that rhymed. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye guys.
Bye.